Welcome into the Lifetime Activity Center on the campus of Salt Lake Community College, this side of the 2019 5A Girls State Championship basketball game on live.ksl and DeseretNews.com. Deseret News Rewind's Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. Dane, we've got a good one. We got a team in Corner Canyon that a year ago went undefeated all the way to the state tournament, lost in the first round. They've avenged that loss, getting all the way to the state championship game. Their goal last year to win a state title, and here they are with an opportunity.
And they're led, Dusty, by two very experienced seniors. The first in Kemry Martine, who was just introduced. The leading scorer for this team, future University of Utah Ute, and she had a phenomenal semifinal to help lift Corner Canyon here. The other, Jaden Vai-Fanua, an extremely experienced post. And for East, they know they want to try to slow down Miss Vai-Fanua in the post.
Well, you look at East High. East is the reigning champion on the girls' side. Their first state championship in girls basketball last year. Coach Junior Solovi says, hey, we're not that good. I beg to differ, Dane. This team is really, really good. They won by a lot of margins coming into this state tournament, and they have played really well coming into the night.
Yeah, that's a tough sell to 5A. Shoot, even 6A, they defeated Fremont earlier this year. And you look at what they do, I mean, a lot of pressure, Dusty. And if you're Corner Canyon, you come into this game, you know you've got to deal with some of that full court, three-quarter court, half-court press that they'll bring. The guards have to be really certain with the basketball and have to play a really clean game in order to try to win a 5A state championship against the defending East Leopards.
A game he thought could have been a state championship game a year ago happened just a year later. Corner Canyon in their alternate blacks, East in their home whites. It'll be Precious Fa'amausili jumping it up against Kemry Martine. But the lineups of Martine, Astle, Wright, Bodley, and Vai-Fanua. It's Fa'amausili, Desiree Falatea, Leilani Falatea, Elena Tausinga for East. And we'll start with Leilani Falatea. Now over to Margarita Satini for three. And what a way to start for East.
Boy, wide open, Dusty. And there's no rotation over to Satini. Able to drill it, and you mentioned it. Gosh, 10 seconds in, it's 3-0. There's that trap.
And the save in. Back to Bodley. Here's Vai-Fanua. In the corner, Astle. Can't get the answer, and it's Leilani with the rebound. Falatea straight away. What a start. 2 shots, 2 threes, 6-0.
Yeah, they good. Remember how the coach said they aren't that good? Everybody begged to differ. You see why in the first 2 possessions for the Leopards.
Astle can't get it. Martine with the rebound. Reverse is too strong. And the rebound to Desiree Falatea. And Desiree threw it away. Trying to get that ball to Satini. And it'll be Corner Canyon ball.
You know, one of the things that you gotta, I'm not gonna say be worried about, right? But when you have the defending state champion and you come out and shoot the ball so well, is some complacency. And I mean, there's a rebound. It's just a couple of bounces there before East goes and gathers, and then a little bit of a lazy pass ends up in the turnover. Just good to hit your first 2 shots. Got to keep the foot on the pedal here in the early going.
It's Astle. Skip to right. Now inside Bodley. Try to fit that into Martine, a tough pass. Desiree Falatea comes away with it. It'll be brought up by Margarita Sattini.
Great job collapsing down on the interior by this East defense, able to generate the steal.
Inside, Precious foul Seeley. And then a foul going to be charged. I believe that'll go to Jaden Vaifanua. And if not, it goes, and it does go Vaifanua. I think Bodley needed to hurry and raise her hand. You don't want Jaden Vaifanua picking up fouls.
Yeah, fundamental is so important. And maybe the most fundamental is when your star player picks up a foul, you raise your hand.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you got to try to keep your stars on the floor. And for Corner Canyon, Martine is phenomenal. And I don't mean to take away from her in any form or fashion, but so important to have Vaifanua, I think, on the floor and able to contribute, especially against East that does have some good post players. Got to keep Vaifanua in this ball game. And she has to stay out of foul trouble.
Precious foul Seeley knocks down both of her free throws. There's full court pressure on here from East. Bodley gets it up the floor to right. And back to Astle. Astle gets past everybody, gets it to Martine, and she was going to go Bodley and then switched it up to Kemery and throws it away, and it's another turnover.
And, you know, it's really what East does. They try to speed you up. And in that case, I mean, it's 3-on-1, Dusty. You know, slow it up, get your feet under you. You've got an odd man rush, and instead it's a turnover as that pass just got away from Bodley.
Sattini working on the screen roll. Back to Falmo Seeley. Leilani straight away with Kemery.
Former teammates of Falateas and Kemery, and that one thrown away. It looked like Leilani took it right in the eye, or awfully close to the eye.
And of course, it was Desiree and Kemery were part of that potent offense at Alta with Mariah Martine at the point, that team that shockingly lost in the second round a few years ago at Alta. As Kemery wrap it around and got it. Kemery Martine with the bucket. And the first points for Corner Canyon.
Well, that's a great take by Kemery and a really impressive finish. You go that backside and loop it up and around. We mentioned, Dusty, what a semifinal she had. What, 17 points in the first half, I think. Really helped lead the way for Corner Canyon.
And it's Desiree working down low. And it's now 10-2 in favor of East. These two teams met in December. Only 5 players played for East as Martine pulls for 3 and misses. Sattini with the rebound. It was a blowout win for Corner Canyon. Coach Acker said he can't take anything from that game. And you're seeing a full complement of East players on the floor and just a different team. We got all these terrific shooters, penetrators, and also ultra-aggressive ball players on the floor. Falmasili took that hot pass from Falatea, who now gets the J to fall. And how about, again, I said it a couple times now, the terrific start here for the Leopards, up 12-2.
Have they missed?
I'm trying to remember. Now
I
you said that.
don't think they have.
As they've been able to break it. Here's Jaden on the run, and Vaifanua from Martine.
Well, that's how you execute against this press, right? I mean, you're out on the run, but you're not in front of yourself. Very controlled. A great job of getting that over to Vaifanua and a nice finish.
Tasinga has that stolen by Martine. Kemery on the run, give it up to Astle. And Astle lays it in. Cuts the deficit in half, now down by 6 with 3:50 remaining in the first.
Nice response here by Corner Canyon. So easy when you fall down big early on to maybe lose a little bit of your composure, but a couple of, well, that time a steal, and Corner Canyon able to get down and finish as the lane just opens up.
Sattini faked that ball to the corner, goes right to the hole. Push the lead back up to 8, and an errant pass from Bodley. Falatea give it up Sattini. Margarita for 3, her second of the first. Coach Acker wanted to travel, didn't get the call, and it's now an 11-point lead.
Boy, what patience. Taking that dribble, allowing her to set up the rhythm of the shot and hitting it.
Right, little off on that shot, tipped out by Bodley, nice job. Now it's Martine. Kemery over to Astle, now to the corner, Bodley. Bodley off on that one, rebound to Falatea, jump ball, and possession belongs to Corner Canyon. Kleinman comes on for Alex Wright. And Vaifanua will inbound. Astle now over to Kemery. A deep three. Short rebound to Falmosili. Now on the run, Margarita. Fall away Jay, short rebound to Vaifanua. Now on the run with Kemery. Martin, give it up to Wright. Falmosili there for the block, but they get it with the foul. It'll be 2 free throws for Alexandra Wright. And the first on Falmosili.
Boy, I know it's early on, and not to be overly dramatic. Feels like important free throws here, huh? I mean, it's 17-6, 2.5 left in the first, and Kleinman able to hit the first. But man, if you can get open looks at the rim against this East defense, and free throws classify as that, you got to take advantage.
And Kleinman splits the pair, and Precious pulls down the rebound. On the run with Satini into the corner. Pritchard, skip out, Leilani off the front of the iron and right into the hands of Margarita Satini. And she steps into a three, back rimmed, and that's off of Falmosili, and it'll be Corner Canyon basketball.
Boy, fortunately, that one looked good from Satini, didn't it? Right on line, and she thought it was good, but a miscommunication on the Corner Canyon defenses. They just backed off of Satini.
Yeah.
Very fortunate. She's got 8 points. She's hit 2 threes already. Could have been 11 had she hit that one.
Astle finds Bodley. Now Kleinman sent out to Astle. Here's Vaifanua, pulls for three, too strong. Kleinman with the backside board. Now Jaden goes right back at Falmosili, and that'll be number 2 on Precious. It'll put Vaifanua at the line to shoot 2.
It's hard to tell if Precious leaped into Vaifanua. I thought the arms were certainly up, but does she get her with the body? And I think that's what the official called on the play. Again, opportunities for uncontested shot in the form of a free throw.
And Jaden knocks down the first. Coach Vaifanua, we mentioned that ad nauseum, going to go to the University of Wyoming. She and Martine, 2 Division I basketball players. Knocks down the second.
Corner Canyon making their free throws here early on.
You look at not a lot of fouls. 2 fouls on East, 1 on Corner Canyon. Minute 40 left in the opening frame. Inside, Falatea can't get it. Tausinga there for the board and the bucket. Alina Tausinga.
Great job following the shot that time by Tausinga.
Martine, oh, beautiful ball fake, and Kemery lays it home.
You mentioned that fake, just a little bit of a step in and allowed her to create a lane to get around it, lay it off the glass, and again, weathering the storm here.
And the storm just keeps rolling in as Leilani Falatea knocks down, I believe, her second 3.
Yep.
Just fit that in there to Jaden as Martine right to the hole, and now 6 points for Kemery, all in the paint. 50 seconds left in the quarter, down to 45.
Boy, Kemery with 6 and Jaden with 4. Good start for Corner Canyon, but East right now is just scorching from the floor. The defense needing to step up for the Chargers.
4 threes in the quarter for East, 2 for Satini, 2 for Leilani Falatea. Young sophomore, give it up to Blanche Pritchard. She can shoot the 3 as well. And nearly a steal there by Astle. Here's Satini, guarded closely by Wright. Now to Pritchard, nearly stepped out. It's Falatea off the side of the backboard, and it'll be Pritchard picking up the foul as Martine hits the deck. 9.6 left in the first quarter.
Nice job by Pritchard to go over there and just give a hand to Kemery. That was a hard contact up high, and certainly wasn't meaning to do it. It's just one of those where you get caught going for a loose ball and run into Kemery. Good display of sportsmanship there by Pritchard.
Martine's got to hurry, 5 seconds. Kemery turns it over. It's Desiree, and well, actually, we'll never get it. Helter Skelter first quarter, and it's the deep ball for East, giving them a lead. Leopards 22, Chargers 13 at the end of one. You're watching the 5A championship on live.ksl and DeseretNews.com. Welcome back in the Lifetime Event Center. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart. Dane, that was a crazy first quarter for East. They shot as well as Coach Solovic could hope for.
Well, they did. Satini and Leilani Falatea both lighting it up from the outside. Desiree had 4, and having a 9-point lead here. And really, I'd say Corner Kane's even executing pretty well on the offensive side. We haven't seen a lot of turnovers, a couple of them, but so far this East defense hasn't led to a lot of fast break opportunities, and Coach Acker has to be pretty pleased with the way they've handled some of that pressure the East has typically forced other teams into turnovers on.
And one of those things is, hey, keep doing what we're doing. Those threes won't keep falling.
Yeah, they can't shoot that hot for a whole game, can they?
Right? Up top, Martine. Kemery gets in the middle, sends out to right. Back rims a 3. Martine went for that board, and it comes in the hands of Satini. Margarita, give it up. Tausinga, and she's fouled by Kleinman. It'll be 2 free throws for Alina Tausinga.
What a great example of East. I mean, they just always all get out on the run, and that time it's a beautiful find over to Tausinga, and she's rewarded with 2 free throws coming up.
I saw Coach Brandon Matic walking in the building. As Tausinga knocks down the first, coach here supporting his offensive coordinator.
Coach Mitch Smith also here, the boys basketball head coach for East.
And Margarita knocks down both, or probably Tausinga knocks down both free throws, and it's 24-13. Good crowd on hand here. There's Astle, give it up in the corner to right, fits it in there to Jaden Viafanua. Thought she'd get the call, didn't. Tausinga comes away with the rebound.
Wow.
Some fancy ball handling. Gives that up to Falatea. Desiree can't get the roll, and it's Viafanua with the board. Right. Ahead to Astle. And Astle has to save it in, and now it's ahead to Satini. Everything going right now the way the East wants it.
And that's that pressure that we talked about, and a great job of East. They're just so quick to get up the floor by everybody, and it's Satini out in front of the pack.
They speed you up, and it's not just the game, it's also the mind.
Yeah.
If Astle spins toward the baseline, she goes right to the hoop, but she turned back toward the middle of the floor, and that's where all the defenders were. Martine into the corner. Astle for 3, short. Rebound to Falatea. And Martine goes for the steal, but it got through. Leilani outside Desiree. Takes the bump, and it'll be Desiree Falatea shooting 2. Or no, they called on the floor. And it goes to Kleinman, that's number 2. As Bodley will come back on for Kleinman. Satini nearly had that stolen by Martine, but it goes right in the hands of Desiree to the corner. Satini, her third three of the first half.
13 points for Margarita already.
Vaifanua runs the floor and gets the easy bucket off the inbound.
Corner Canyon giving East some East treatment on that one.
Pritchard, front rim. Falatea came from that backside, but Martine picks up the loose ball. Kemry working on Pritchard. Nice move by Martine. Kemry, give it up to Astle. Now Vaifanua, Jaden for NBA range. How about Vaifanua? And a timeout taken by Coach Acker, full timeout. 5:13 left in the half. It's 29-18 in favor of East. You're watching the 5A championship on live.ksl and DeseretNews.com. Corner Canyon able to get a couple of buckets, take this down to 11 points. They make it down to an 11-point deficit. The East has continued to shoot the ball very well. Satini, who's got 3 threes in the half, a little long on that one. Right with the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds by Leilani Falatea. And will inbound near side with Corner Canyon. Bodley will hand off to Astle. Now up top, Martine. Back to Astle on the angle. And now that tough angle pass there to Vaifanua picks up a foul on Desiree Falatea. That's the thing is Desiree Falatea is the one guarding Jaden Vaifanua. I think you got to jam that ball into 24.
Yeah, and we mentioned that was the key for East, was to try to take Jaden away, but she's starting to find her rhythm here in the second. I mean, she had 4 points in the first, but 5 here in the second, including a deep 3. I'd keep feeding it inside to 24.
And that's the second personal foul on Desiree Falatea. 5th team foul for the Leopards. Bucket here from Corner Canyon makes things interesting. It was a 5-0 run there for Vaifanua. And Coach Acker took that timeout. Vaifanua turnaround J, too strong. She knew it off her hand. And jump ball belongs to Corner Canyon.
Yeah, she tried to track down that rebound immediately. Nice job of Corner Canyon, able to get to it, and East forcing the dual possession. Arrow keeps it here.
Back to Vaifanua for 3. Little strong. Rebound to Falatea. Leilani on the run. Nice transition defense from Corner Canyon. As Falatea will try from NBA range, and it's off the mark. Rebound to Bodley. Martine ahead to Astle. Astle inside Vaifanua. Jaden goes Mike and drill the left hand, and it's a 9-point game.
It's a great job turning away from the pressure that was coming down to the post and left that backside open for the lay, and Corner Canyon on a run here.
Coach Solovey takes a timeout, 30 seconds, 3:39 left in the half. You're watching the 5A championship on the WATCHit Network. Out of the timeout from Coach Solovey. 3.5 left in the half. Satini cross to Falatea, sent out Desiree, pass up the 3. Jumps inside the key, and Desiree Falatea now with 6 points.
It's a great recognition by Falatea. I was actually wondering if East was going to start to maybe fall back in love with that 3 shot, and Falatea, a little pump fake, allows herself to get past a blown tire, and nice pull up.
Satini with the steal and the bucket.
15 for Margarita. What a championship game she's had here in the first half.
Vaifanua hits the jumper.
And 13 now for Jaden.
She's been able to get it going.
She has all 9 Corner Canyon points here in the second quarter.
Skip to Falatea into the corner. Pritchard chased off by Bodley. Pritchard blocked by Vaifanua. We saw that yesterday. Nearly had 10 blocks in the semifinal against Skyridge. As Vaifanua give it up to right, hand back to Martine. Kemry skip to Astle. Straight away, wide open. And Astle just has not been able to find the range in this first half. As quickly ahead as Desiree Falatea misses the layup.
When Astle had some big buckets in that semifinal, had 9 points in the win for Corner Canyon. They'd love to be able to find some assistance on the offensive side from Megan Astle.
We talked about this before. Nothing comes easy in that transition defense or any type of this defense from East, and you're seeing this for Corner Canyon. As Vaifanua retreats to the 3-point line, her second 3 of the quarter. 12 points in the quarter for Jaden Vaifanua. 11.
But she has taken Corner Canyon, placed him squarely on her back. Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah, it was a 3. Yeah. 3 for Satini. Won't go. Falatea with the rebound and put back won't go. Martine with the loose ball. Kemry pulls for a transition 3 and hits. If you get Martine and Vaifanua going, this is going to be a very close game.
Yeah, and I love that decision by Kemry, the transition 3, able to pull up. We talk about how tough it is to score against East, but Kemry recognizes she's a good shooter and has the opportunity to pull up and separate. And able to hit the 3 as a foul here will send Satini to the line.
And Satini's strong first half will continue with 2 free throws. But we talked about this coming into the quarter. If you were Coach Ackers, hey, just keep doing what we're doing, it's going to pay dividends. And right now, making it a 5-point game has been as much as 13 as Satini knocks down the first. Margarita, 16 points with one more free throw to come here in the half. Knocked down the first and rolls out the second. It's Vaifanua with the board, now on the push with Martine. Kemry got numbers, pulls up and hits. Kemry Martine, as good as Vaifanua's been as she has been, Martine now with 11 first half points.
Well, and her last 5 have been transition pull-up Jays. And we talk about how do you find space against East. That's one way to do it.
Pritchard, 4-3. So many shooters for the Leopards. And it's a 7-point game.
Needed points there for East. I mean, Corner Canyon's been on a run. 17-12 in the quarter, and it's cut down to just 4.
Vaifanua, junction jumper, wide left, and it'll be Leopard ball with 16 seconds left in the half. And now Corner Canyon picking it up full court. Hard part is, Dan, I'm going to tell you right now, there's not that many white jerseys in front of them as Falatea stepped out of bounds. I think she thought she'd get a block. Corner Canyon thought there'd be a charge, and the official said, no, you stepped out of bounds.
Opportunity for Corner Canyon. I mean, they could have been down 9 or 10, and now with a 3, it'd be back to 4.
6 seconds. Trap comes, right. Doesn't get it. Bodley can't get the rebound, and that'll do it for the first half. An entertaining first half finds the East Leopards leading 37-30 over Corner Canyon. You're watching the 2019 5A Girls State Championship basketball game on the live.ksl and DeseretNews.com. Commentary brought to you by Tosh, the Orthopedic Specialty Hospital. Welcome back into Lifetime Activity Center on the campus of Salt Lake Community College. Dusty Lister, Dane Stewart at Deseret News Rewind. And Dane, that ball goes out of bounds and will stay with East. A strong first half from East, but I'll say this. East shot the lights out, but good on Corner Canyon to fight back into this one. Well,
I think if you're Corner Canyon, you have to feel really good about things. I mean, this was a double-digit deficit, and the way that they clawed back in that second quarter, they outscored 17-15, but the way that teams went into the locker rooms, it felt like they had a little more momentum than that. And we mentioned they can't shoot that hot the entire game, can they? And you see East, first couple of shots here, a little cold.
Well, right now, and this is what East gets. They hustle. Is Vaifanua able to alter that shot? Falatea out to Satini. Off the mark, and Martin gets the board. But you just see why East gets what they get. They hustle. Yeah. And that's 1 through 5 goes hard as Wright pulls for 3 and is short. And the rebound to Falmosili.
You know, the thing that I would go back to, that's the biggest takeaway for me if I'm a Corner Canyon fan, is really East, they got a couple of fast break opportunities, but not like we've seen up to this point in the tournament. I think Corner Canyon dealt with their pressure much better than a lot of the other teams have done so up to this point.
Martin in transition, doesn't get the 3, and the rebound taken by Falatea.
That transition shot has been such a good weapon for Kemry.
And Falatea, oh my goodness. That is a lot more difficult than it even looked to get that one to go. Just to get the touch on that ball. Inside Vaifanua, working on Falmusili. Dip the shoulder, can't get it to go, and Falmusili with the rebound, and now Vaifanua. And that's because of the swipe action. That's the second on Jaden.
You know, and so I talked about some things for Corner Canyon they could be encouraged about. One of the things I think had to be a message in the locker room. 30 points at the half, 27 of them from Martin and Vaifanua. which you love that. Your stars come out and they've showed up in the state championship. Need some more help in the scoring column. I mean, you gotta get Astle or some of these other players going on the offensive end, because I just don't know if those two can do enough to outscore the East Leopards.
As Martin falls away and hits. And here's the thing about that, Dane. And it's not that they just played a two-man game, Vaifanua and Martin. Those other role players have had the shots, just have not dropped.
Yeah, I mean, a number of them. We'll see if they can get in a better rhythm here in the second half.
Falatea misses Martin with the board and nearly stepped out of bounds. And now a chance to make it a 5, maybe 4-point game as Vaifanua is fouled by Satini. And that'll be the second team foul on, that's the first team foul on East. And the first on Margarita. Astle inbound to Martin. Kemery. Skip to Astle. Now Jaden steps out.
Look at that double team come up.
Got into Bodley, worked it around, and Bodley just couldn't finish.
A great adjustment there. I mean, the double team comes up on Vaifanua, and we mentioned it's been a bit tough for some of these other Corner Canyon players, not named Martin and Vaifanua, and Coach Solovi going to make one of those, try to beat him.
And Satini knocks down the 3. Kemery got stuck. She had 2 players to pick from. It's, do I take Satini or I let Tausinga take the 3? She played in between as in transition, can't get that 3 to drop, and Falatea with the rebound. And Falatea getting a little bit of the hustle treatment, and the foul will be picked up by Bodley. And that's the first personal foul on Bodley.
I mean, Dusty Astle averaging 10 points a game, right at 5. Bodley with 4. Those were their scoring averages coming into this one. And we're still at the point where only 3 points from players not named Vaifanua or Martin, and a great defensive play there by Bailey Bodley.
Yeah, Bodley able to knock that out off of Falmusili. And another opportunity here for Corner Canyon, trailing by 10. Bodley up top, gonna drive, send out to right. Now here's Vaifanua, Jaden, jab step back and hit. And no matter what for Jaden Vaifanua, however this goes, what a way to end her career at Corner Canyon.
Boy, she's had a great effort tonight. Certainly has left it all out on the floor.
Falatea wide open, can't get it. Falmusili tip out to Satini. Margarita to Leilani, strong drive, can't finish. Falmusili with the board, and it crawls home.
Boy, she just took that one away. Great strength by Precious.
Vaifanua, you shoved in the back, and I'd say it can't be a charge. That was a push there from Satini, sending Vaifanua into Precious Falmusili.
Well, I'll tell you what, I thought the baseline official was going to signal a charge.
Yeah, she was.
She had that action going, and I was a little surprised it was a top official that came in and ruled the block, and I agreed. I thought that was a block. But, man, that was almost would have left Corner Canyon scratching their heads.
Right. Well, so how's a charge get shoved in the back? A little assisted there by Satini. As Astle trying to get away from Satini, get it up to Kemery. Junction jumper, crawls off, tipped out by Bodley, chased down by Wright.
Great save.
And a second chance opportunity for Corner Canyon. Kemery working on Pritchard, off the screen, Vaifanua. Kemery nowhere to go, and it's knocked out of bounds by Margarita. She was trying to get that ball in the corner to Astle.
Yeah, great defense there, of course. 3:35 left on the shot clock. Not even a chuckle, Dusty? I thought you would have enjoyed that one.
I was watching to figure out they getting ball in the corner. I thought it was going to be a steal.
Yeah.
My bad.
You're good. You're good. I thought I'd slide that in there for you, but
Shot clock will be coming soon.
we can all hope.
If my survey is upheld, restricted line and shot clock, everything will be running here at the Salt Lake Community College next year. Astle from way outside, and there you go.
And how about the confidence? After she hit it, she looked over and gave a little nod like, there we go.
Finally see the ball go through the hoop. Tausinga, she puts the head down and draws the block, and I think it's going to go on Bodley.
I was thinking Martine coming over the top. It
is.
Yep. First foul on Kemery. She came to try to help and reached across to try to get the block. Tausinga to the line.
As she knocks down the first. Strong crowd on hand here for the 5A championship game. Corner Canyon students showing better than they showed last night. And a second off the mark and chased down by Leilani Falatea. Falatea drive hard, picks up a foul, and it'll be right back to the free throw line. You can't teach, well, maybe you can. They say you can't teach hustle. I beg to differ.
I think you can.
You know what you do? You force all your coaches, if they're going to sit on your bench, they have to wear a cap and it has to be on backwards.
You know, Dusty, one of my favorite movie lines, and it applies to sports, the legs feed the wolf. And when you talk about the East Leopards and what Coach Solovey has built here in just, his third year at the helm? I think
so.
It's year 3. Won a state championship last year and trying to defend it here today is the hustle. And I think that's, one of the ways you teach it. Run, 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 run. They are not going to outwork us, and that's been one of the big philosophies that East has really taken here with the girls basketball program.
Backside Bodley, got it. Nice find. And now Corner Canyon wanting to pressure and see if they can get some mistakes out of East as Bodley almost had a steal. Satini drives right down the lane and can't get it. Vaifanua with the rebound, and here comes Kemery. Full court pass to Bodley, and that's knocked out of bounds off of Tausinga. And we'll inbound along the baseline.
Good hustle by Tausinga getting back. Timeout.
Coach Solovey takes a timeout. 2:35 left in the third quarter. You're watching the 5A championship game on live.ksl and DeseretNews.com. Out of the timeout, Martine inbound in to right. Now here's Vaifanua. Dangerous pass knocked out of bounds by Desiree Falatea. We'll do it again. Kemery inbounds and was trying to go back court and can. They can retrieve it to the back court as Bodley got it. And a dangerous pass by Fanua. Man, just fighting her way through in a travel. Crazy sequence there for the Chargers as Satini able to break the press on the dribble. Goes right to the rim, left hand too strong, and now a late whistle. It'll put Margarita Satini at the line. The foul going to Kemery Martine.
Well, it's a couple times now where Satini has been able to drive the lane. The last time, remember, she was looking off to the corner. I think it maybe threw her a little bit. Wasn't able to get the eyes back to the rim maybe quickly enough, but that one, the contact obviously assisting the miss, but Satini with a couple drives here that she hasn't been able to finish.
Satini leading all scorers currently with 19 points. Missed the first, and now missed a second, shockingly, as Vaifanua pulls down the rebound as Corner Canyon fans wanted a loose ball foul.
That could have been, too, Tausinga. I thought that she did come into the body, but.
As Astle fits down into Bodley. Bodley goes up strong, no call. Vaifanua sent out right. Astle, now Martine.
Great recovery defensively.
Kemery stepped back and misses the three.
How about the hustle of Corner Canyon now? You are really seeing them trying to track some of these rebounds and put some of the pressure on East.
Falatea short on the three. Satini with the board. Sent back out. Leilani, second time is better than the first. And now the lead to 11.
Boy, great confidence. She missed the first one. The rebound goes right to Satini, gives it right back. And a big answer. And
Martine, I think she feels a little better seeing that one go, maybe get some rhythm. Timeout, Coach Acker. 1:28 left in the third. You're watching the 5A Championship on the WATCHit Network. Commentary brought to you by Tosh, your orthopedic specialty hospital. So out of the timeout, Corner Canyon in a full court press. Pritchard, much like Satini, breaks it on the dribble. Satini for three, long. Right tracks down the rebound in the corner. And now the Chargers gonna push it up the floor. Kemery.
This has been about the differential of this ball game. It's been that 7-8 for quite a while. Can Corner Canyon make a big dip into it?
Can't get it. Vaifanua with the board, and it crawls off. That would have been a big +1 for Jaden Vaifanua.
Instead, she'll go to the line. And Dusty, this is where she was, man, so good in the semi yesterday. Went to the line a number of times in that fourth quarter, really trying to keep the spread or really even enlarge the spread. And Vaifanua, 75% free throw shooter, comes through here again in the third.
Knocks down the first as Tasinga comes on the floor to replace, pardon me, that was Linda Mahe coming on to replace Desiree Falatea. Precious Falmo Seeley comes on the floor as well as Vaifanua knocks down both free throws.
So it's cut to 6.
Inside of a minute left in the third quarter. Sattini going to give it up, and it's stolen by Bodley. Outside Astle, now Martine. Kemry drive the lane, right hand, and it's a 4-point game.
Boy, even taking the contact. How about the press by Corner Canyon trying to speed up East?
And another steal, but Bodley couldn't get the pass off, and Vaifanua called for the foul. And you think of the turn of fortunes there. Bodley gets a great steal, couldn't get the pass away. Ends up going right back in the hands of Falatea, and it leaves the third foul on Jaden Vaifanua.
No, they called it on right.
Oh, well, that's fortunate.
That's extremely fortunate. I thought it was going to be on Jaden. Jaden didn't like the call, but I thought that's where it was going. But the official called it on right, so the second on right and just 2 on Vaifanua.
And it rolls out for Leilani, the young sophomore. Leilani missed the first, has another. Back rims the second, and the rebound to Bodley. And she'll hand off Vaifanua, and out the floor, Kemry.
Boy, it feels like Corner Canyon has all the momentum, Dusty. They can get back to one possession here.
Martine. This has to go through 15 and 24. Here's Vaifanua. Jaden. Awkward jumper. Back rimmed, and it's off the leg of Sattini, and it'll be Charger ball.
Wow. You know, I thought Jaden took that shot really early, and she wasn't squared up.
Yeah.
The feet were a little offset. Was surprised she took that, and East just can't corral it. Dusty, the last 2.5 minutes, this looks like a totally different East team.
Kemry to trigger, nowhere to go, gets it into Astle, down to Vaifanua. Jaden to the right hand, the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2 more.
Boy, another chance where Jaden Vaifanua has a chance for the @1 and just couldn't get the shot to drop. It'll be 2 free throws for Jaden once again. She went 2-2 on her last trip.
Dane, how fun is it to have this game? And this isn't to knock any other game we've done. You've got maybe 6 collegiate basketball players all on the floor at the same time. The atmosphere is just a little different. As Vaifanua knocks down the first. And the second. A lot of talent between these two teams. The girls can get some college paid for. 5 seconds left in the third. Falatea. Falmusili over to Sattini. He'll count if it goes. We go to the fourth quarter, the final quarter of the girls basketball season. The reigning champion, East Leopards 50, Corner Canyon 48. You're watching the 5A championship on live.ksl and DeseretNews.com. Start of the fourth quarter of the 5A championship game. Dusty Litster, Dane Stewart. Dane, this is the best atmosphere we've had all week.
Well, it helps when it's a 2-point game going into the fourth quarter, huh? And a state championship, laying it all on the line, and a bunch of seniors that are scrapping to go out. Queens of the Mountain. Can they get it done here in the final 8 minutes?
In the corner, Martine. Trap comes. Kemry finds Bodley, send out to right, back to Kemry. Pump the 3, now the trap comes again. Wisely backs that up, has Astle, drives the base, reverse, no, Vaifanua with the rebound, gets some room, can't get it. She tries to tap it out, and it's Mahe drags the foot. And it'll be Corner Canyon ball once again. Dane, you pointed this out to me at the break. 40 of the 48 Corner Canyon points coming between Jaden Viafanua and Kemry Martin.
Incredible. And Dusty, I mean, these have been the two leaders for Corner Canyon all year, but to do that in a state championship, especially when everyone knows that that's what you're doing, is just remarkable. Impressive games today from the senior duo for Corner Canyon.
Finds Bodley. Bodley hands off Viafanua. Jaden for the tie. Yes. I don't know this game. This game has not been tied. East has led since 6-0. 2 threes open this game as Fa'amo Sealy blocked by Viafanua, and they got it with the foul. And that'll be number 2 on Jaden Viafanua, number 3 on Jaden Viafanua.
You know, and the interesting thing, Dusty, going back to that last point, I mean, if you're East, how do you try to force the ball away from Kemry and Jaden? Because they've only hit 3 field goals. The rest of the team's only hit 3 field goals. How do you try to force some of those others to take these shots?
Fa'amo Sealy knocks down the first. That is the 7th team foul on Corner Canyon. East has 5, so a free throw is remaining of the way for the Leopards. As Fa'amo Sealy got them both.
Boy, huge free throws there. Allows East to get back into their pressure.
Martin runs out. Astle found her. And Kemry lipped out. Viafanua fighting for the board. And that is number 4 on Jaden Viafanua.
Big call.
And not only that, it's a loose ball foul. This could be a 4-point swing. As
Yeah,
Martin never misses those. That's a big hit to Corner Canyon.
So Jaden, who has 24 points, has to head to the bench. And Marissa, I think Wicherski potentially, I'm not certain how to say that last name. Wicherski will come in relief.
And Fa'amo Sealy, who just hit 2, back to the line, knocks down the front end.
Well, we were talking during the break, Dustin. We're going to have a lot of free throws in this 4th quarter. We know Corner Canyon shoots very well from the free throw line as a team, and their best players, their best free throw shooters. How is East going to do in those opportunities? And in this 4th, it's been Precious, and she has delivered 4 of them, 4 for 4.
Timeout, Coach Solovi. 6:51 left in the 4th quarter of the 5A championship game on live.ksl and DeseretNews.com. .650 left in the 4th quarter. 4-point lead for East. On a 4-point swing, Astle finds Bodley. Too strong off the window. Wicherski got the board, couldn't get the bucket, and now on the run, Pritchard out to Falatea. Desiree stripped by Kemry. And now a foul to Astle, and it'll be Desiree Falatea going to the line.
Boy, Dusty, that last offensive sequence for Corner Canyon, they have a couple of screens to try to get Kemry around the end, but the guard drives it, and it's just that very point with Viafanua on the floor. Who's going to come through to provide the points? A couple of good looks, and Corner Canyon just can't get to go down.
The last 1-and-1 free throw. As Falatea hits it, and has one more. Double bonus the rest of the way for East. They have 2 fouls to give on their end.
And how about East coming through at the line in the clutch here in the 4th?
And Desiree knocked them both down. East getting it done from the free throw line. All 6 points of the quarter coming from the stripe. In the corner, Martin. Kemry drive the base, can't get it. gets her own rebound.
Right now, she's got to take over.
And now she has to do more of what we saw a year ago, right? She's actually, and we say this to Kemery, a year ago, a little more forceful with the basketball, and that's really what she has to go back to if Corner Canyon has a chance.
Yeah, I agree, and I think, especially with Jaden off the floor, right? If you can buy another, 2 minutes? I think maybe at the 4-minute mark, you bring Jaden back on. For the next 2 minutes, it's got to be the Kemery show, and you're going to see a lot of screens to try to free her up.
And that is foul number 7, puts Martine at the line for 1-1, as that is number 4 on Margarita Sattini. That puts Kemery at the line, a very good free throw shooter, about 75% on the year.
And Sattini going to have to come off here. Blanche Pritchard will come on.
Our team with 18 points tonight. Back rims the front end.
Wow.
Corner Canyon leaving about 8 to 9 points in the last couple possessions on the rim. Outside to Leilani. And she loses the handle. Bodily ahead to Astle. Got a couple of Leopards chasing. Astle wisely holds up. Wachurski hands back to Kemery.
I think good decision that time by Corner Canyon. I realized, hey, look, we might have some openings, but it's been tough from the floor. Let's be patient and get in our offense. And this one, going to be the first on Pritchard, but Dusty, I mean, I don't know what, she blowing the hair? I mean.
It was a swinging gate kind of thing there.
We're certainly tightening up the fouls in the fourth.
Yeah. So to the line goes Megan Astle. Back rim and in. Nothing coming easy right now for Corner Canyon. Had a chance to take the lead, 52 when it was all 50 all. And
I said I'd bring Jane back in with about 4 to play. She's in.
Yeah, she's back. And Astle got them both. 56-52. Pritchard. Into the lane, send out, Falatea. Got it! Desiree Falatea from the outside. Makes it a 7-point game.
Boy, what a shot for the senior. Coming through with a big-time 3 to push that lead back up to 7. It's a 9-2 run for the Leopards.
Into the corner, and it's out of bounds. As Vaifanua will trigger the inbound. Into Astle. Astle out to Jade. That was a sharp pass. It's Falatea stepped out of bounds, and Falatea was frustrated. The official was right there. And it'll be Charger ball. Astle down the right inside Vaifanua. Sent in the corner. Kemery. Back rims the 3. Rebound to right. Can't get it. Second opportunity too strong. Vaifanua is there and got the bucket. Nothing coming easy for Corner Canyon as we go inside of 5 minutes.
I mean, number of looks from 4 feet, and it takes Jaden Vaifanua to clean things up.
And now
timeout.
That kept some controversy. 4:50 left in the fourth. You're watching the 5A championship game on live.ksl and DeseretNews.com. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 5A championship, and we've got a heated one. East and Corner Canyon only a 5-point differential. Dane, your thoughts on what we're seeing right now?
Well, I think the thing that both coaching staffs have to tell their teams, hey, look, they're starting to tighten up the way they're calling this ball game. If I'm East, I get the ball inside and try to go after Vi Fanua. She's got 4 of them, so does Satini. Got to be real careful.
And up top, Falatea called for the charge. Astle drew it. It's the 9th team foul. And it'll be Charger basketball, the chance to make it a 1-possession game.
The next one, you described it great, Dusty. Definitely, shoot, what'd you say?
Set up?
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good job of making the official make the call.
Yeah, Astle got right in front of her. Is Astle now to Kemery. Martine, follow away Jay, won't go, rebound by Fanua. And I would say of all the things that haven't been called, that has to be called, and it was. And that goes on Leilani Falatea, and it has been a tough few minutes for the young sophomore, and Vi Fanua will go back to the line for 2 free throws. And Jaden hits the first. And the thing is, you're going to call it tight. You better keep calling it tight.
Yep. And that's why I say if I'm East, I try to go inside. I mean, if they're going to start calling this game tight, I go right at Jaden.
And Vi Fanua can't get it. Bodley fighting for the board, and Desiree and Bodley still going chin to chin down the other end of the floor as Leilani hands back to Satini. Desiree finds Talsinga, and she lays it in. Beautiful find by Desiree Falatea, and it's a 6-point game halfway through the 4th quarter.
Boy, and great patience by Talsinga, just waiting on that baseline for Vi Fanua to come up on the help. And Talsinga able to fill that back lane with a nice lay-in.
Vi Fanua skipped to Kemery. Martine in the lane, float it. It won't go. Rebound out of bounds off the Corner Canyon as Falatea. They could have bumped her into it, but they didn't and watched it bounce out of bounds. And East has a chance to push it up to 8.
Yeah, Corner Canyon right now really needs to lock in on this defensive end.
Satini right down the boulevard. And with Vi Fanua with 4 fouls, she wasn't going to contest it.
Yeah, she couldn't come help. And that's what I'm talking about. I would go right in the middle, and that's a great drive by Satini. 21 points now for Margarita.
Astle terminates. Now it's Bodley inside Vi Fanua, and Jaden gets the bucket. That's the action right there that will work for Corner Canyon. But can they stop this potent East offense as Wright picks up the foul? It'll be Margarita going to the line for 2 free throws.
29 points for Vi Fanua, 18 for Kemery, 47 for the pair. 47. Whew.
And Satini misses the free throw as Megan Duncan comes on for Wright. And Satini, who just missed that free throw, is going to step back to the line. In fact, she's had a tough day from the stripe as she opened the game hot from deep.
Yep.
Foul trouble took her out of rhythm. And Margarita goes 0 for 2. That's off of Talsinga, and it'll be Charger ball.
One of those that if you're Margarita, you just got to look at her and be like, really? I mean, that one rattled out on her.
What you're asking is, hey, Coach, can you take a timeout so I can go shoot real quick during the timeout?
Precious comes back on the floor here for East.
So Corner Canyon down 6 inside of 3 minutes, down to 2:55. Astle inside to Vi Fanua, left it short. Martine battling for that rebound, and jump ball, possession belongs to East. As the former Alta teammates hit the deck for that one. As Pritchard will come back on. And Falmusili will come off.
They even split the colors. I mean, one in red and one in black.
Right. That was one of my favorite teams we covered.
That was a fun team, man. Up and down the floor.
The most shocking non-championship team we've covered. Pritchard nearly traveled there. Satini working on Duncan. And Duncan jumped right in there. Somehow Satini maintained possession. Falatea right down the lane. Jackknife it up and in.
Well, that's a tough shot, Dusty. I mean, she's like contorted in midair, able to get that one away.
A near turnover about 4 times in that possession as Vaifanua overshot the hoop. I think she was expecting the whistle. Duncan with another steal. Jaden gets the call on that one. And it'll be a foul on Leilani Falatea, and that's number 4. It'll be 2 free throws to Jaden Vaifanua. And this is going to get heated.
Yeah.
It already is.
Yeah.
But a few more levels can be found. As Vaifanua hits the first. Duncan comes off the floor for Alex Wright. Vaifanua hit the first and the second. 6-point advantage for East. Been at this spot for a little while since it was 50-50. And Bodley went for the steal, didn't get it. Satini, wide open, Tausinga reverse it, and no, it crawls off, and that'll be over the back. Foul Musili will go on the other end of the floor. That's number 4 on Precious, and Vaifanua goes back to the line for free throws. But Dane, you go ahead. Oh, it's number 3. But you think about it. Remember, it was 50-50. Martine missed that tough layup, and at that point, he had free throws and pushed this lead to 6. They haven't been able to get inside that since.
Yeah, and I mean, another opportunity for East to get a nice finish. And I mean, that third quarter, Dusty, a couple of opportunities they couldn't get to drop. One right there that, I don't know if it ices it, but it certainly makes it extremely difficult with 2 minutes to go. And instead, it's Corner Canyon. A chance at a 4-point swing here.
Jaden knocked down the first, has got another. And it crawls off, and the rebound to Falmusili. Big miss there. 5-point advantage for East. Satini working on Astle. Hands back to Falatea. Leilani cross court to Desiree. And East, dangerous pass, stolen by Martine. Kemry. Pirouette.
It's a travel.
And it caught on the floor. Could have been a travel. They'll hit him with the foul. That is number 5 on Margarita Satini. And it puts Kemry Martine at the line with 2 free throws.
Boy, I just don't get that call, Dusty. I thought that was a travel. I mean, I said it.
And a tough way for the senior Margarita Satini come out of this ball game. Kemry Martine, the senior, to the line. Kemry's been stuck on 18 points for a little while. Knocks down the first. And the second. 3-point game with 1:34 left. No more Margarita Satini. Falatea playing with 4. Falmusili playing with 4. And it's Vaifanua with 4 for Corner Canyon. Leilani skip over to Pritchard. And Pritchard just got that back to Leilani. And again, no shot clock. East can just drain this down to force Corner Canyon to foul as Pritchard able to split the defenders. Up top, Leilani. Now she's fouled by Astle. And it'll be Leilani Falatea going the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, it feels like Corner Canyon has them right where they want them, doesn't it? I mean, I know they're trailing by 3, but have you ever seen East not engage in their offense?
No. Just saying, come get us. And Falatea split her last trip at the line. Got her first. And Coach Acker takes timeout, full timeout with 1:05 left. You're watching the 5A Girls Championship on live.ksl and DeseretNews.com. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Leilani Falatea at the line made the first free throw, gonna make it a 5-point game with the second. 2 timeouts left for Corner Canyon, 1 for East. No, remember the clock will not stop inside of a minute on made buckets. And Falatea hits them both. Don't need to force a 3, but a 3 would make it a split and a 1-possession game. Is Astle. Dribbles up top. Had Kemry on the angle as Astle dribbles right to her. Kemry, corner 3. Off the side of the backboard, and it's Pritchard on the run ahead to Leilani Falatea. And 1! And that could seal it.
Boy, that previous play, Kemry's on the wing, and they dribble it right to her. They bring the double team to Kemry. Makes a really difficult shot for Kemry just to try to get separation. She's got to take that dribble, falling away, and really difficult shot. And it leads to a fast break for East and one opportunity for the sophomore.
And Falatea completes the 3-point play. 70-62. And since it was 50-50, it's a 20-12 run for East. Kemry straight away, front iron, rebound to Astle. Trying to get that into Vaifanua. It's Bodley into the corner. Duncan with the flyby. Pulls for 3, back rimmed. And it's Falmusili cleaning up the board. Falatea ahead to Pritchard. And now Desiree. And it'll be a foul on Kemry Martin. It'll be Falatea going to the line to shoot 2. 19 seconds left, and it'll be East taking home back-to-back state championships. Falatea hits the first. Last year, they didn't have any. They will leave the Lifetime Activity Center with 2 state championships in girls basketball as Falatea hits both. Martin, pull up 3 and hits. The clock will continue to run. It's all semantics. 5 seconds left, and it'll be back-to-back state championships for the East High Leopards. It was tied at 50, and from that point, East outscored Corner Canyon 22-15. Dane, your thoughts and a selection for our player of the game.
Man, I tell you what, really impressed with the effort of Jaden Vaifanua and Kemry Martin tonight. They combined for 55 points for Corner Canyon. What a way. I know the game didn't go the way they thought they would have liked it to, but they certainly did their part, did everything they could to try to will Corner Canyon. For East, hey, I mean, Corner Canyon gave them every opposition they could, and Corner Canyon in that fourth quarter comes through big. And Leilani, Desiree combined for 14 of the 22 points in the fourth for East. Congratulations to the East Leopards on back-to-back state championships here in 5A.
So we're going with Falateas as the players of the game?
I am. Satini had a great start,
yeah,
but what the Falateas did in that fourth quarter to really answer when Corner Canyon had knotted things up. Desiree and Leilani are players of the game.
Congratulations again to Coach Solovi and the East High Leopards, and congratulations to Corner Canyon on a great season, a great run to the state championship game, and a great showing here as well. But again, it's the East High Leopards for the second straight year, the queens of 5A basketball, with a 72-65 win over Corner Canyon. For Thompson Coles, Ryan Rasmussen, and Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and watching the 2019 5A Girls State Championship game on live.ksl and DeseretNews.com.